Once smart contracts and everything are out on the network, I've been pretty bullish that I think we can see a good $5 to $7 area that they rise into. Hey guys, welcome to Dreamcoin, where we show you how to invest for a better tomorrow. My name's Tyler, and today we got a whole bunch of crazy Cardano news coming out from IOHK and Charles Hoskinson, and where they're looking to bring the network over the next few months as we look towards implementing smart contracts and everything on the Cardano network. So this is going to be on your screen now, the general rollout plan that they have in place. They have segments listed as Alonzo Blue, Alonzo White, Alonzo Purple, and then they have their staging set up, and then the live portion of the smart contracts and the Alonzo Hardfork being on the main net going into September. And the first stage of this with Alonzo Blue, it's going to be just a small amount of users that they're implementing on their test net. This is going to just put into place a secure way to implement new ideas, see how they work within each other, and see how they interact with the chain and other programs running on the chain with Plutus scripts and everything along those lines. And they're looking to put on more simplified processes to start the path towards that more perfected outline of what they want Alonzo to be. The next set being Alonzo White is where they move a little past simplified stuff being put on the testnet, and where they start adding in different partners into the framework to kind of see how their programs interact with everything, possibly implement demos for their dApps, and see how the network interacts with the different scripts, and if there's any kind of things that might be strangling or bottlenecking different processes as we look towards adding more information on the network. And they're also going to be using things like Uniswap and stablecoins to kind of see how these new processes would affect the amount of cost it would take to run these and different transactions as we transition more into the Alonzo setup. And their third stage, Alonzo Purple, is due to be put out in August based on their timeline that they're trying to put in for everything. And this would basically be one of the final stages that they kind of perfect everything and get it to where they want it to work before they look towards implementing it on the main net. This will be the stage where they have different exchanges and have a lot more people testing it, and this will be available to the public as a test net so that new developers for the Alonzo Hardfork and everything can kind of see how their stuff would interact, or possibly get a jump start on developing their stuff with the new ways that they're looking to get processes put out with the Alonzo Hardfork add-on for the Cardano network. And down here going through September is where they're looking to get everything live on the mainnet. The staging phase, they've said, is more just kind of like bug testing and final preparations before the mainnet, and basically just kind of getting that crossover between the testnet to the mainnet. So there's nothing too significant there. It's more just like minor alterations that they might do to everything before they get it live. But the projection is that the mainnet would have the Alonzo Hardfork attachment on it in September. InputOutput also came out with a couple different publicity tweets that they were talking about when they were explaining some of the process of them trying to get Alonzo Hardfork live on the network. And one of these new bits that they've added is going to be the Hydra repo, where you can kind of see new experiments and different types of work that they're looking for scaling into Cardano as the main network. You can go here on their GitHub and see everything that they have developing and what they're looking to do for just general transparency of their different projects. And they did also come out and say that today is the official launch of their first testnet for the Alonzo rollout. So they're already in the middle of setting up, getting smart contracts in the Alonzo Hardfork out onto Cardano today. And ever since the dip, since this past Sunday, Cardano's been on basically a steady rise consistently throughout the last week, where they went from a bottom of just over $1 to up and holding above $1.60, $1.70 most of the time the last couple days. And this is looking very nice for them to possibly close out above $2 at some point in the next 7 days. I think looking more towards next Wednesday, we could be seeing $2, and this would be nice for them to retest that, especially going into the testing phase of Alonzo and everything. Once smart contracts and everything are out on the network, I've been pretty bullish that I think we can see a good $5 to $7 area that they rise into, as long as crypto doesn't have like another crazy pullback in general. But even with the general crypto pullbacks that have been happening, Cardano's been seeing a lot of strength on its own as compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I think it has a strong case to perform, even if the rest of the market's underperforming, when they do get everything implemented live and put out on the network. If you're interested in learning more about the Cardano network and what it has to offer and why I think it's one of the most viable solutions in cryptocurrency as we look to the future, I did do a video less than a week ago on Cardano and the breakdown of everything since the beginning of what they're trying to do up until where they want their final form of the network to be. So if you're newer to crypto or just kind of want to brush up on the network and you don't feel like you know everything going on with them in general, that's a good video for you to start with. I'll be looking to do more crypto news going forward, as well as stock research like I generally do. And so if you're looking just for general investment research, this is your place to be. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.